Hold on. Let's talk about the Negro Bible. Yeah, it is unfortunately a real thing. It is a Bible that has been edited for servants, published in the early 1800s and stripped of 90% of the Old Testament and half of the New Testament. But why, oh, why did they do that in the first place? We got to get into it. Before we do that, make sure that you go to my YouTube channel, Maliki Click, and become a subscriber. Thank you. Why did they take out 90% of the Old Testament and half of the New Testament? Because those were verses concerning justice, freedom, and liberation. But you're Christian people, you don't want that for all people, just a few people? They left in verses like, servants, obey your masters. But they cut out verses about Moses freeing the Israelites from Egypt. Convenient. They cut out verses on Jesus standing up to the Romans. They took out every single verse that gave hope to the oppressed people of the world. That's not religion. That's control. This is the Bible that servant owners used to preach to those that they owned, to justify servitude and to mislead souls. It certainly wasn't the message of Jesus, it was the message of white supremacy. And guess who distributed this book widely in Africa? Christian missionaries? Yep, you got it. Why couldn't you just distribute the regular Bible and this Bible we all know? The same Christian missionaries that went into Africa with one hand on their Bible and the other hand's full of chains. And while they were teaching you about salvation, they stole your land, your name, and your identity. Pretty sure Jesus wouldn't approve of this. No. But this is why they make Jesus white when he really wasn't. Pretty convenient, right? Right. Because the story of a brown-skinned Palestinian prophet, i.e. Jesus, just wouldn't look good, would it? And if Jesus looked like those people, well, they might rise up, right? So they gave you a soft, blue-eyed version of who Jesus was. Stripped of resistance, strength, and truth. But the truth is coming back, and Islam is bringing it.